Hey y'all, so happy Monday. I hope you guys are doing well. I am back with another general message. I do feel like this general message will tie to chosen ones. You could not, I mean, you could be someone also that's not chosen as well, but just take what resonates. This could be for any of you, but I do feel like it is targeted more so towards those of you that resonate with being a chosen one. Um, this is based off of really a dream that I had. I'm being told to be very, mm, I wouldn't say secretive where this message is concerned, but you have a lot of eyes on you right now. You have a lot of people trying to um, block certain things for you. I did see 999 and 111 before I started this reading, so you could be seeing that number currently. You don't have to. I just seen 111 again. Um, I'm being told not to necessarily disclose um, in detail what's coming your way, 1, 2, 3 on the timer, but this is just more so a confirmation for many of you. Um, Wherever you are within the collective, you could be male or female. I feel like there's been a lot that you've been trying to get done. And it seems as if for, I would say, all of this year or the last portion of this year, it has seemed as if it's been really damn near impossible for you to get certain things done. I just seen 50-50 and 155. You could be seeing those numbers. You don't have to. Um, your enemies, and I truly feel like you have probably more than one. Whoever you are that I'm speaking to within the collective, I just seen 111 on the timer again. There are a lot of people that have been working behind the scenes. They've been teaming up with other people, two, three, four on the timer to bring you down, basically. There's a huge breakthrough that is supposed to come through for you, and it's coming anyway. I am being told that it's coming anyway. Their efforts will go in vain. I'm hearing there's really what I really get around this situation, around this message, is that whatever people are trying to stop you from having, it's not going to happen. It's just it's just not like it. I'm not really sure why many of them are not understanding this concept. Um, Many of them I'm getting have been warned over and over again to stop while they're ahead, stop doing certain things, stop attacking you, stop sending you evil eye 333 on the timer, and for whatever reason, these individuals are hard headed. These are the type of individuals that feel they are inferior than you. They feel like they are more powerful than you. They do not believe in God. I'm going to just throw that out there. Whoever these individuals are, they don't want you to have this. Um, this could be family members that's working against you for 11 on the timer. This could be people that you don't know. Um, this could be people that fake support, show you fake support, but the whole time behind the scenes they have been the ones attacking you, doing things, trying to get, and it's really for like, I get two different energies here. For some of you in the collective, this could be family members. They just want your spot. They feel like they should be chosen and not you, 444 on the timer. And so they've been working to try to swap destinies with you. I know y'all get tired of hearing uh, the same scenario, but You have to keep in mind we're all on different timelines, so it depends on what timeline you're on. That I would assume at this point it would determine what energy I'm able to pick up on, or any reader, I guess, is able to pick up on, whatever comes through the strongest. But neither here or there. Um, some of you, on the other hand, if it's not a family member, this literally could be people that you just don't know. And these people are upset because it's you, it's not them. This really involves money also that they want to take from you. They want to take a lot of things from you, but what I get the most is that this is really about your abundance. Your abundance and having a good life. 555 on a timer. Definitely about your finances. Because whoever you are, you're not meant to be poor. I'm going to just put it that way. You are not meant to be poor. You're not meant to be penny pinching. There's a lot that you were supposed to get a long time ago. But I feel like whoever you are within the collective, if so far what I've said resonated, your dreams, your messages that you're receiving in your dreams could be more vivid now. Your visions, the messages that you receive through your clairaudience could be more clear. When you get visions, it might have been not as clear before, but now it's coming through to you very clear. There are certain details that you're able to see within your vision. It's almost like God put on a 2020 vision for you. Whereas before, you could see certain things in your visions, but they were kind of blotchy a little bit. It wasn't as detailed. Your dreams wasn't even as detailed. Some of you have been lucid dreaming, or you have started lucid dreaming and didn't know you could even do that. Either way, what is coming for you? I will tell you, they can't stop. They, he, she, them, whatever. It cannot be stopped. It's coming, whether people like it or not. It's coming, and really, what I get from this message is, God is. You might feel like you're at a standstill right now. You might feel like nothing's going in your favor. You might feel like almost as if you're frozen in time. You might be able to get a few things done here and there, 811 on the timer, but for the most part, you feel like you could be doing more, or you feel like um, you're being blocked, or you're being punished, or you just might overall just feel like you're being punished because you're not able to move as much as you would like. Certain things that you thought was supposed to come through already has not. And so I feel like many of you are under the impression that honestly, you'll never get this. This message is given to those of you that are intuitive, but for whatever reason, you have been low in spirit and you think your breakthrough, your moment is not coming. You feel like you're just worn out from the attacks. And I wouldn't say you convince yourself that, I don't feel like you convinced yourself that it's not coming, but I feel like because you've been attacked so much, it has put you in a low spirits, to where some of you have kind of lost the faith a little bit. This message is not only being given to you to give you hope, but this message is to confirm to you that what is meant for you cannot be took. It was already promised to you at birth. It can be Don't get me wrong, it can be delayed. Like, many of your enemies can delay you. At least they can put forth effort to. Attacks can be sent to you. People can try to destiny swap, right? But even with that, it's always going to revert back to the person it belongs to. Your gifts, your abundance, it's within your bloodline. The ancestors, God didn't choose them. You were chosen. So the energy that they try to steal from you, it's going to go right back to you. Let's say they even try to destiny swap. It's only going to last for so long. There's a mission that you're meant to complete here. So before you leave this earth, you're going to be able to complete that 1111 on the timer. You can't complete that if there are certain blockages and people that's blocking your path. So as it stands right now, there's a lot that they don't want me to disclose in terms of what's going to be within this breakthrough, what you can expect in terms of the gifts that you're about to receive. I can't say a lot. And the reason why I can't say a lot, one, I'm being told not to say a lot. It's really because eyes and ears. There's a lot of eyes and ears. What I can say is that this breakthrough does involve your abundance. It involves your abundance in many ways. I'll put it like that. It is the very thing that you thought you were not going to receive. That your enemies wanted you to believe at some point that you weren't going to receive this. This is the very thing that they have been trying to stop. Some of you, it's been more than one thing they've been trying to stop. Whatever it is that you think you're not going to receive, I'm going to put it like this, you are going to receive it. It's already on its way. And there is absolutely nothing, and I do mean there is nothing that can be done about it. Whoever you are, it's your time, point blank, period. Doesn't matter who don't want you to be what. It doesn't matter who don't want you to have the spot, quote unquote. It's not up to them. That decision was never really up to them. Mom. Okay, y'all. I just seen 1313 on the timer. So, as I stated, the very thing you feel like you're not going to receive, you are. This message is just like a confirmation for whoever you are. Whoever needs the confirmation today, it's coming. 1333 on the timer. It is coming, and this is guaranteed to be yours. It cannot be took, and at this point, what I'm being told is that no matter what efforts they put forth, it still can't be blocked. The energy is still going to come through and into the 3D. And what I get from this entire message, the reason why it's going to be this way is because God literally said it's time. It's really that simple. I can't put it any other way other than how I'm getting the energy. It is because God said it is time. 1414 on the timer. It's time. There's nothing anybody can do about it. And I'm also being told that, yes, you're still going to receive the negative energy. You're still going to receive the efforts that they're putting forth in terms of trying to distract you, in terms of sending things and people or situations to try to annoy you. 1444 on the timer. Now, I'm not saying that life is not happening to you, because let's be clear, life happens to us, right? But what I get from this energy is that this is correlated to all the negative witchcraft that they've been sending your way, the voodoo, the hexes, the whatever, man. It's not working. And it never will. It never fucking will. The reason for that 1515 on the timer, you could be seeing that number, is I'm going to say it one more time. I don't know why people don't grasp this concept, but a lot of people are, I truly feel a lot of people are about to be shown who really runs this show. It's not us. I can tell you that right fucking now. I don't care what your beliefs are. We don't wake ourselves up every day. If death come a knocking at the door, we don't get to determine whether we're going to live or die. 1555 on the timer. So I don't care what your concept is, what you believe. Know this. If God say yes to something, that's what it is. If he says no to something, that's what it is. If it's our time to come into this world, he determines that. If it's our time to leave, God, the Most High, the Divine, whatever you want to categorize God as, it literally, the buck stops with God, not man or woman. I don't know why people have forgotten this concept, but a lot of your enemies, because this is the way that they think. This is the way a lot of people think, but to each his own. I really don't give a shit. That's between them and God. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Me personally, yes, I'm spiritual, but I ain't no fool either. I understand quite well my position. I understand the assignment that God has given me, and I also understand that when it's all said and done, I don't bow to man, I bow to God. I don't answer to man, I answer to God. Because that is the very being that is ensuring that I can even talk to you today. So I don't know why people be acting as if they done forgot that concept, but a lot of your enemies are about to be shown, because a lot of them have lost their way. A lot of them have gotten amazing gifts, and they have been using their gifts to destroy other people. When in essence, they were sent here to complete a mission. They were sent here to do good. They were sent here to uplift, to teach, to be leaders. Oh, many of them, they done let a lot of stuff get to their head. So they felt like you are an easy target. You're no different. 1818 on the timer. Why not? Let's go ahead and attack him or her. We can get their abundance. We can get whatever. We don't have to answer to anyone, because it worked on Sally Joe down the street. And we don't answer to God because, well, we don't believe in God, and F that. Something along those lines, that this is their perception. This is their brain. This is how they think. I'm not telling y'all no bullshit, bro. People really be forgetting who run the show. People forget themselves. Like, they get so engulfed into themselves, and they get so engulfed into their egos, and they start doing things. And what's really sad, 1919 on the timer. So you know what I'm about to tell you is nothing but the fucking truth. There are so many people that have been chosen that have amazing gifts, that are super fucking badasses. Where it concerns magic, where it concerns being intuitive, where it concerns, Reiki healing, whatever. And instead of uplifting mankind, instead of using that power to help people evolve, to help create more leaders, to help bring hope and light to the world. No, everybody's walking around with their egos doing nonsense. So much so to the point where they are willing to harm other people physically, spiritually, everything across the board. 1010 is the current time. That's the sad part here. Then I feel that, like I said, a lot of these people, yes, they're going to receive karma. A lot of the enemies that have been working against you, whether they have been family members, close friends, or people you thought was your friend, yes, they're going to receive karma, but this is more so about God teaching them a lesson. This is more so about, I wouldn't say evening the score, but this is more so about them forgetting themselves, forgetting why they were sent here. 2111 on the timer. They were not chosen to come here and do nonsense and harm other people and try to sacrifice other people. They weren't sent here for all that shit. They were sent here for a mission that was supposed to be bigger than themselves. But a lot of people have forgotten that, just that. And it's that one sentence that I just said. They have forgotten themselves. And a lot of people walking around here like they shit don't damn stink and they cannot be touched. You can be touched. God can touch you. And this is just me speaking in general. Like, people have really forgotten themselves. They done let a lot of shit get to their head and their goddamn egos. They let that power get to their head. And they have forgotten who ensures that they get to live. We don't determine when we are going to be born, and we damn sure don't determine when we're going to leave this earth. 22:22 on a timer. So, in essence, I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want to go up against a being, the creator, that can determine whether I live or die. I don't want to go up against some shit like that. I don't want to go up against God. And a lot of your enemies don't understand that concept. They are not understanding what it is. When you attack a chosen one, let's be clear, you're not attacking them personally. It stopped being about that chosen one the minute you attack them. You know who you are attacking? You're attacking God. You, at that point, once you send that attack, you are declaring war against God. Why do I say that? God chose that individual, that vessel, to come here to do a mission, just like any other chosen one. 23:33 on the timer. He sent that person, him or her, here. So that person is anointed by God, covered by God. So the minute that you send an attack because of your ego, the minute you do something, the minute you say bullshit behind that person's back, or you talk shit behind their back, because words are spells too. Let's throw that in there. Whatever evil, ill intent that you send to a chosen one, and they are literally, and I'm talking about they are anointed by God. God walks with them. God covers them in every capacity. And you sit here and you attack them. Let's be very clear. It has nothing to do with that person and their enemy, whoever it is that's sending the attack. It stopped being about that chosen one after the attack is sent. If you attack a chosen one, you might as well attack yourself, because that's essentially Where the energy going to go back to anyway? It's going to go back to the person who sent it in the first place. Why is that? That's because God said so. I don't understand. Like I said, to each his own. Believe what you want. Do what you want. I don't care. That's your business. I'm not here to make anyone believe what I believe. What I will say, though, is that people have literally forgotten themselves. They done really forgotten the goddamn assignment. They have not only forgotten the assignment, but they have forgotten who really run the show. And it ain't them. I don't give it. I'm gonna say that with my whole chest. It's not them. It never was. A lot of your enemies that have been attacking you, God wanted them to. Why? Because he wanted to see how far they were willing to go. He wanted to see how far they were willing to go for how long. What all were they willing to do to gain power, to gain your abundance? What were they willing to do? If it really came down to it, was they really willing to put you on the chopping block? If it got that aggressive, like what lengths were they willing to go? A lot of them did try to sacrifice you. And I do mean take you up out of here. A lot of them came after your family members, etc. You know. What I also am being told is that a lot of them are under the illusion that they are gaining some type of progress. And the situation is going to go this way, and they're going to get this and that and the third, and a lot of this information that I'm giving you, a lot of them try to go to readers, or many of them might be readers, and they're trying to see what's going to happen next, to see if they can find any answers. I'm being told all of that information is being concealed from them. So whatever information they are getting through the reading, they're not getting any accuracy. They're not getting the information that they think they're getting. They're getting the complete opposite. They're getting lies. They're getting inaccurate information, yes, because it's for your protection, but it's mostly because God don't want them to know. A lot of them have been trying to get information to see if they are going to get karma, to see if you are in fact up out of here, 28 on the timer, to see that whatever they've been throwing, and they've been throwing more than one thing at you, they've been trying to pull information, either going through to other people that do this spiritual work, or they do it themselves, and they've been trying to gain answers. The whole time they are being lied to. The information that they're pulling, some of it is true, and then some of it is not true, or it's not the entire truth of the situation. Some of it is mixed up hogmash. Reason for that is because, again, what God say, go. I don't know why people don't understand this. Again, like, I don't understand why it's not sinking and processing in people's head. But a lot of people that feel like they have power and willing to do anything to other people for it, all of that is getting ready to shift. A lot of it is already happening in the 3D. A lot of foundations are falling. Y'all, a lot of y'all are seeing this play out in real time. A lot of celebrities are being exposed. A lot of politicians are being exposed. Why do you think that is? I put a message out yesterday kind of concerning that. I don't know if anyone caught what I was actually saying in the message, but those of you that caught it, great. If you didn't, that's exactly what that message meant. The last will become first, and the first will become last. I've been saying that in some of my messages for a time now. This ain't no bullshit. Like I the dynamic is shifting. Why? Because what's meant to be will be. If it don't belong to the next person, it's getting ready to revert itself back to the person it belongs to. And whoever took whatever, did whatever, 3111 on the timer, you got to answer for that. That's just what it is. I don't make the rules. It really be that ego sometime for people. That ego gets people in trouble. And people get this idea that, oh, I can do and say what I want and there are no consequences. Think the fuck again. You got the whole game twisted. And like I said, it's really sad that people will go to such lengths just to try to destroy someone else. Because they feel like it's not them and they feel like they deserve this, that, and the third. And it's all greed. It's greediness. It's selfishness. And to what end? To what fucking end? Because if God wanted to, right the fuck now, He could end the world tomorrow and none of that shit would matter. Absolutely none of it. You can't fucking take materialistic shit with you, so you doing all that for what? Just seen 32 on the timer. For what? For what? And then you trying to stop a chosen one is trying to stop death. Trying to stop the fucking inevitable. It's going to happen either way. Either way it's cut down and sliced and diced. It's going to happen whether people want it to or not. And there is nothing anyone can do about it. Why? Because God is blocking that. God said, no, sit your behind down somewhere. Knock it off. I told you a long time ago, leave this person alone. Stop doing this. Stop sending them this. Think about what you're doing before you do it. Sending messages through the dream state. 33 on the timer. I'm not fucking with y'all right now, bro. God said no. And now He has said enough is enough. So while you might, again, if you resonated with any of this message, while you might feel like you are stagnant, like nothing is moving, trust me when I say shit is moving. Things are being rearranged. People are being removed out the way. Blockages, whether that be things, situations, or people, they are being removed out of your path. God don't need nothing to distract you from your path, from what it is that you're meant to do. Like I said, a lot of these people felt like they can't be touched. Okay, well, shit, to each his own. Do you go enjoy yourself. Whatever's clever. 34 on the timer. Whatever you feel. But see, that way of thinking is the very thing that really be getting people messed up in the end. Because in the end, whenever that may be, whenever God decides, hey, you know what, knock it off, I done had enough of you doing this nonsense. Whenever God decides he wants to intervene, that's when it's all over. That's when it's done. And ain't no amount of magic going to be able to save you. It's just not. Well, God say go. I don't understand, like, why people don't get that at this point. Why people have forgotten that. 35 on the timer. But hey, look, I'm just a messenger. I could care less what you believe or don't believe. If you believe in a God and you don't believe in a God, okay, cool. Believe what you want. Do what you want. Shit. Matter of fact, you don't have to, do anything where it concerns this message. And my intent is not to offend anyone. It's to give the message. But I really don't, I don't know. I don't understand why people have forgotten. Like, I don't understand why people have forgotten that just that one concept. That one thing. We don't ensure as human beings every single day whether we are going to get to live for that day or not. There is a higher force, a higher creator, and I choose, just me personally, I believe that there is a God. I believe that there is a God that is above me. I don't believe in any other God. So it is what it is. And what it is right now is that all the blessings and all the things that you thought were not going to come your way, things that have been blocked by other people, or they put in efforts to try to block you, 37 on time, you're still going to get what's yours, what rightfully belongs to you in this lifetime. You're going to get that and then some. And whether it was family or people you don't know, whatever. People do have to answer for their wrongdoing. And there's no way of getting around there. There's no way of getting around karma. I mean, it is what it is. And it's like I said, you can't stop the inevitable. You just can't. And if you have resonated with this message again so far, this is all I'm doing is confirming what you already know and what you feel is coming towards you. Because many of you have already gotten this insight. You've gotten dreams to confirm what I'm saying. You intuitively feel with your intuition. You've been feeling this for a while, that there's some sort of breakthrough that's coming for you. There's more success that's coming for you. So the only thing that I'm doing is confirming it. I'm really not telling you something that you don't know. And then I do feel others of you have kind of maybe lost the faith a little bit. 39 on the time you could be saying that number. But it's like I said, my intent here is not to offend anyone. If you have different beliefs, believe what you want. It's your life. Do it how you want to do it. But make sure you're not out here harming other people. You know what I'm saying? To get what you desire. Make sure that you're doing things in the right way. Because karma don't care who you are. Karma don't play favorites. And it does not skip anyone. So be careful how you get ahead out here. Be careful about stepping on other people to gain power. Be careful with that, because everybody ain't the same in spirit. Everybody, some people, you attack them or you try to come for them. That might be the biggest mistake of your life. 4111 on the timer. Forget how the person look. And it could look like that person is totally alone. They could look like a loner. Maybe they don't mess with a lot of people. They look like they're quiet or something. Or they might have a innocent look to them. 4141 on the timer. Or 144 could be significant. And you go ahead and you attack that person and they ain't did nothing to you. Especially if you attack somebody and they ain't did nothing to you. Oh my God. You got to be out your mind. Literally. To do that. And then think that there are no consequences to your actions. There's always consequences. No one, and I do mean no one, is above karma. No one is above God. That's just what it is. And I truly feel like God is making that example to a lot of people right now. Y'all are seeing it in real time. A lot of people who were once in power, who once felt like they ruled the world, who once had this, had that going on, you are seeing it in real time play out. The very thing that I'm saying, you're seeing it. You're seeing foundations fall, empires fall, CEOs stepping down from their business, CEOs going to jail, people you never thought would be in any type of trouble or going to jail or facing the law. People you would never thought in a million years going down. It is happening in real time. I'm going to say it one more time for the people in the back. The first will become last, and the last will become first. Take that message however you want. Right? But it's truth to it. It's not just about what I feel is going on with y'all. I also feel like this is going on within the world. I feel like God is literally saying to us, enough. Enough is enough. Like, whatever y'all got going on down here, knock it off. I done had enough. I done sat back and I done watched you do all the sorts of foolery. Knock it off. And he is literally, one by one, dismantling certain people of power. 4444 on the timer, or 4442 could be significant. Whoever feels like they have power, whoever has not been using their power to help other people, to use it for the betterment of mankind, whoever's been on nonsense and trying to harm other people for power, to rise in status, to get more money, whatever the reason behind it. Nobody, that shit don't matter no more. It's the fact of the action being took against the person that ain't did nothing to nobody. Whether you a celebrity or fucking not. The power or whatever power that most people thought they had, it is being taken away. Why is it being taken away? Because that power has been used to not help other people. It's been used to attack other people. It's been used in the wrong way. You know, like, I don't know, child. Like, I sit here all day and read, say this and say that and talk about it, but you know, it is what it is. We just, unfortunately, we live in a world where people are willing to do any and everything for $1. They are willing to literally harm other people to stay in power or to gain power. And it don't matter. You got some people out here that it really don't matter to them. They're willing to do any and everything as long as it keeps them, you know, as long as they can gain power, they're willing to do anything, even if it harms another person. And then people be wondering why later on the shit hit the fan, and all energy they sent out, it comes back full force. They be wondering, sitting around looking crazy, trying to figure out what's going on. What's going on is that you're receiving karma. 47 on the time. You're receiving what you dished out. That's what it is. And that's what it will be for many. Ain't no escaping it. That's like trying to escape God. You can go ahead and you can try. Shit, be my guest if you want to. Who am I? I ain't nobody to sit here and say you can't. Go ahead and do what you feel you need to do. But honey, when I tell you, getting on God's bad side ain't where it's at. At least I don't. Me personally, I don't have time to be doing all of that. I'd rather do the best that I can and help those that need some sort of help or need a message of hope or just need some sort of happiness to keep them going. I'd rather be on doing that type of energy, being in that type of energy rather than being out here stepping on other people to get ahead. That's just me personally. I don't have what I'm gonna do that for. You know, it's sad that people are willing to really try to run other people's lives in the ground, harm other people, whatever they have to do to take from another person because they feel they should have it, or try to destiny swap with another person because they feel they should have it. And it should be them. 4949 on the time you be seeing that number. You don't have to. They are willing to do almost anything. And in some cases, they're willing to do literally anything in order to get what they want. And it's really about power. It's about power, and it's about the ego. I'll never understand that shit. And then in the end, a lot of people be wondering why they catching the type of hell that they would be catching where it concerns karma. They be wondering why shit start crumbling down. Shit starts crumbling down 50-50 on the timer because you crossed a line that shouldn't have been crossed. And let's also say you got somebody out here trying to sacrifice you, and you're a chosen one. Trying to sacrifice a chosen one that's chosen by God, you got to be out your whole ass mind. You got to be off your rocker to think that God is finna allow that to happen. And then you just walk around scot-free and then it's sunshine and daisies from there. No, that's the furthest goddamn thing from the truth. If that ain't a crock of bullshit, I don't know what is. It definitely ain't finna go down that way. Because it's not up to us to decide whether another person gets to live or die. It's not up to us to decide whether another person gets to have a great life or they don't. It's not like God didn't give us that power to do that to other people. Now, again, you can believe what the hell you want. I don't give a damn. I ain't here for all that shit. I don't care. Believe what you want. Do what you want. Go on about your life how you want. If you feel different than what I'm saying, do you. Shit, it's your world. I'm just living in it, right? But if you know like I fucking know, I ain't got that type of time to be out here doing that shit to people. Because I have seen firsthand how God will take somebody and flip their ass upside down in the sky like a goddamn pancake. And all shit hit the fan. All hell fucking break loose. I have seen that shit with my own eyes. And it has happened to those who was doing shit they ain't had no damn business. I'm not going to speak too much on certain details of that where that's concerned, because that is personal. But what I will say is people need to get a grip, bro. Like, gee shit, they need to knock a lot of this nonsense they out here doing to other people. They need to knock it off. Because you can't just do that to everybody. Because you don't know who that person is in the spirit. You don't know who all is protecting that person. I just seen 53 on the timer, so you could be seeing that number. You don't know who's protecting who. You don't know who that person is in spirit or their ranking. And you walk around here just, harming any and everybody, trying to, okay, well, shit. Like I say, do you. I'm not opposed to people doing doing what they rather do, and I'm not opposed to people living their lives how they want to. We all have free will. You can live your life however you choose, and you can have whatever beliefs that you want. I have a full understanding that people can believe what they want, and they can, you know, they can have the opinions that they want. I just seen 54 on the timer. You know, it is what it is. We're all free to do that. Whatever. So live your life how you want to live it. But it's really simple. You know what I'm saying? You can have anything that you want in this life. Just make sure you're not stepping on people's toes to get it. Make sure you're not doing things that's morally wrong to get it. Make sure you're not out here throwing rocks and trying to hide your damn hands. And now you all of a sudden is a victim. But the whole time you've been the villain. Like, it's stuff like that. Because when you start going into those territories and you start doing stuff that you know you should not be doing to other people just to get ahead, that's where it becomes dangerous. It is what it is. Like, so I truly feel that's been a lot of your enemies. They have been doing and saying things and conducting themselves all willy-nilly, sending attacks, trying to sacrifice you to take you up out of here, sending you beauty spells, magic spells, hoodoo, or whatever, trying to hex your family, hex your bloodline. They've been doing the most. Sending you all sorts of monitoring spirits, trying to mess with your dream state, trying to mess with your intuitive messages, trying to get you to doubt your intuition, trying to distract you so much so that you don't even have time to be on your path or do anything that's related to your path. Oh yeah, been doing the most. When I say they've been trying to stop you, they've been trying to stop you. And they've been using any tool that they can think of to do it. And again, it's a lot of them are finna catch a lot of karma. So much so that they might not be able to pay it back in this lifetime. I just seen 57 because I might have mentioned one or two things, but it's been a multitude of things. That's what a lot of your enemies don't understand. And like I said, many of them feel like they can't be touched. I know that sounds crazy as hell for me to say it like that, but that's just how they think. They feel that whatever they have been doing, however they've been acting, whoever they've been doing it to, there is no consequence for them. Because they run the show, blase, blase. There's not a God. They don't believe in God. Who is he? I understand. Like, I know that didn't make any sense. Or it sounded real dark the way I said it, but that's how they think. They don't believe that there is a God. They don't believe that karma applies to them. They believe that the magic that they hold, or whatever the case may be, they feel like that is enough to suffice for itself to exclude them from that. So they, in their eyes, they have nothing to worry about. I know that don't make a lick of sense how I just said that, but this is how your enemies think. And this is why they have gone so long with trying to destroy you. But the other reason why I feel like they have been able to go so long with no consequence is because God has literally allowed them to. God allowed them to. When it really boiled down to it, He has allowed a lot of things to go on as long as it did. So as it stands right now, the only thing that's really stopping karma from coming through and tearing shit up is God. I feel intuitively there's a specific time frame when this is supposed to go down. That time frame is nearing. If it hasn't already happened, I would be surprised. And if it hasn't already happened, then that is what's to come. And that literally could be at any moment, any day. It is what it is. And the things that they were trying to stop for you, it's not going down that way. All of that is being reversed. Whatever they took is being reversed and sent back to you. Whatever they attempted to take is being protected, and they are being blocked from taking it. That's the other reason why they keep sending you spells. Because the shit that they sending you, it keep being blocked or reversed. And a lot of them is thinking that it's you that's doing it, when that really could be the furthest thing from the truth. It really, you ain't got nothing to do with the shit. A lot of y'all don't even know how to send magic back to people, and some of you do. But even by you sending it back, you only sending back the energy they sent out. You're not actually doing spells against them. That's the difference. So, God has sat back and watched a lot of shit go down, a lot of plots, a lot of conversations that were being had, unbeknownst to you. A lot of plots against you, a lot of attacks against you, your family. If you have children, they've been attacking your children as well. They've been attacking your career, trying to block your money, trying to block your love life, trying to block you, playing games with your mental. Oh, yeah. When I say they've been coming for you, they've been coming for you in every capacity. And they ain't been letting up either. But it's as I said it again, the very thing that you think is not coming your way, the very thing that you think that you're undeserving of, the very thing that they tried to take. It's being given back to you, or it's being given to you, regardless. I just seen 333 on the timer. And there is nothing that they can do about it. Absolutely nothing. They can throw whatever magic spells they want. It's not going to matter in the end. Because what's inevitable cannot be stopped. This right here, whatever, this energy, it can't be stopped. It can't be blocked no more. They send some shit out, it's just going to go right back over there. And when it go back, it's going to go back worse than what they sent. It ain't you doing it. It's never really been you doing it. That's the gag. It's been your spiritual protection. It's been God. They send it, God will send it right back. Oh, you want to send this nonsense to them and they didn't do anything to you? Okay, well, here you go. I'm going to send it back over to you. Just seen 444 on the timer. Like, This ain't got nothing to do with you at this point. I mean, it has something to do with you because you've been the person being attacked, yes. But the attacks, the war started on you for no reason. Like, the fight ain't with you no more. At this point, you out of the fight. God done removed you out of the fight a long time ago. The fight in a spiritual sense is between God and your ops. You in the background, you ain't got shit to do with you. Even if you wanted to intervene, you can't. The fight is literally between your enemies and God. I'm not bullshitting you. Like, it's between them and God. They think it's between you and them. 555 on the timer. It's not. It's between them and God. And that fight between them and God, trying to go up against God, you will not win. I don't care who you're not going to win. You're not going to win. Again, to each his own. Believe what you want, do what you want. You know, who am I? I'm just a messenger. Shit, shit is, like I said, it's your world. I'm just fucking living in it. But if you know, like I know, then you would know anybody who trying to go up against God, that's not a fight you're gonna win. And when you're attacking a chosen one that's anointed by God, and you try to steal from that person, you try to tarnish that person's name, you try to throw humiliation rituals at them, you try to do all the things. Please understand, you're not attacking that person. It has nothing to do with them. After you send that attack, it has nothing to do with them. You have declared war on God. In essence, you have declared war on God. You have attacked God. And how do you think God is going to respond to that? I can tell you right now, it's not going to be pretty. Like I said, believe what you want. Y'all can be out here doing whatever y'all want to do. But if you know, like I know, God don't play about his chosen. He plays no types of games. So trying to attack someone that's chosen because out of jealousy or feeling like, well, it's them and it ain't me, and I'm just gonna do what I want to do, and I'm gonna go ahead and attack them, and ain't shit gonna happen. Okay, well, there's a lot of these celebrities out here that probably thought the same thing. They thought couldn't shit happen to them. They was untouchable. Their money is what saves them, etc. And it's that type of thinking that's gonna get you in trouble. It's that type of thinking. But hey, again, to each his own. Again, if you are male or female and you resonated with this message again is confirmation. All your abundance that's owed to you is coming to you. Your new beginning is already here. If you are currently being attacked, that's going to come to an end if it hasn't already. You might have noticed that some of the attacks have slowed down and they're lessening every day. You're receiving less and less. I'm not saying that the attacks are not still coming. They are, but not as aggressive. There's a reason for that. And if you're intuitive on any level, then chances are you probably already know why. But I'll leave you with this. God has his hands in all of this. I'm gonna put it like that. He has his hands on this entire situation. So, wherever you are, male or female, if your enemy's been trying to stop you and you've been thinking that you ain't finna get these new blessings, think again. You're going to get that and then some. Everything that is owed to you, you are getting ready to get it back 20-fold. And there is nothing that your enemies can do about it. There's nothing that the enemy can do about it. What is meant for you is meant for you. And God is making a way for it to come to you. And it will. Point blank, period. So, I don't know who this message is going to resonate with, but if it resonated on any type of level, then make sure that you engage with this video, comment, like, share. And if you want to go ahead and subscribe, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if I get anything else, I'll get back on here. But whoever you are, it's coming, friend. Just hold on a little bit longer. Ashe.